What do we do when we apologize to someone for something we said and the apology wasn't accepted? Oh, that's a good question. Because one of my favorite verses says, "He who gives an answer before he understands, then it's a folly to him or foolish to do that." So I would think that's one of the big issues here. So if I'm in a relationship, okay, and I realize that I've done something that might have hurt someone or offended someone or something, whatever it is, and I apologize and they don't accept my apology, then I think the first move we have to make is remember another one of my favorite verses, let's get the log out of our own eye first, is we need to ask ourselves, was my apology inadequate? Okay. In other words, there are ways of apologizing that don't touch the soul of somebody else. They just don't, Uh, they can be shallow. They can have a little bit of an excuse kind of sewn into the fabric of the apology. Sometimes there can be a little bit of a off shifting of responsibility. Sometimes it can even be, oh gosh, I'm sorry you took it that way, or there's some impurity in the apology itself. Okay, there's some impurity in the apology itself. So I got to look at me first, and I got a question. And so then probably I would ask them, oh, well, that makes me sad, because I really am sorry about what I did. Um, is there something more that you're wanting from me? Is there something I'm not understanding? Um, do you need time? Kind of, and I would really go into listening mode, and I would ask, okay, I understand you don't accept it, but um, can you tell me why? And so I would try to, again, an apology is other focused. It's not about getting something from me, it's about the other. And so I would just continue to stay other focused to love somebody like we would want to be loved, to be understood. And then ultimately, if we have done it all, and really, what does a good apology entail? It entails, I like to think of three components. It entails the content of what I did. When I did A, B, or C, um, I can see, and the second piece after the content is what it made them feel. I can see that that really hurt you deeply, or I can see that was really disappointing to you, or it, caused a breakdown in trust. And so we got the content and we got what it felt like to them. It was devastating to you, or it really wounded you, or, caused you to go into a bad place. Content, empathy about what they feel. And then the third thing is the consequences. And don't leave that out. I can see that when I did this, it made you feel this way, and it's really caused you um, some problems. It's created a big mess in your life, and this, that, and the other. And for all of those, I'm truly sorry. Okay, so it may be that it's missing one of the components as well. Simple is better. The more words tends to dilute it. Okay, simple to let them know you know what you did, you know how it affected them, you know what the consequences of it were. You're sorry, and to your best ability, you're not going to do that again. And then if it's not accepted, what I would say is, well, that's I hope I hope that you will accept it. I'd like for us to get back to a good place. And so if there's anything more I can do, let me know, and I'll just wait to hear from you. All we can do is all we can do. And sometimes it takes people time.